Yeah, I'm back earlier than normal. I'm back. I'm braless. And I thought, you know what? It's coming off a really fucking hot day for this time of year, but okay. I'm gonna go to bed soon, but first, I just wanted to share a little something. Hmm. I should have taken my gummies first. Sorry. I'm gonna be right back. I need to take my gummies. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget. See, that's what I like about these things. They're tasty. They help me sleep. Paired with a progesterone, they're a great knockout device. I mean, honestly, at this point, I don't know what I'd do without them. So, I was doing some thinking last night, and I'd probably be in trouble if I ever let this get out to family. So, I'm rolling the dice here. But I just gotta let it out. I've been kind of not seething. That's a little too harsh of a word, but I've been dwelling on this on this point for quite a while, for quite a long time, really. And what it comes down to for me, actually, before I go into that, quick question for you guys watching. Normally lately I've been doing the horizontal orientation. I'm wondering, is this vertical? Is this better than the horizontal, or do you prefer the other way? I mean, I'm open to do either way. Um, I have been doing it the other way just for the sake of everyone, watching on a standard like computer screen or whatever. But if you prefer vertical, let me know. If you prefer horizontal, let me know. Anyway, so what I've been thinking about actually has to do with my family, and I went down this mental rabbit hole last night where I was just thinking about, okay, I have this this situation where I owe I owe mom, you know a pretty good chunk of money still. It's somewhere in the $60,000 range as the remaining balance on my condo loan. So, story there was that I had applied for a mortgage. I got pre-approved. Everything looked fine, but I was going through a divorce at the time, and like 2 days before the closing, the bank says, "Hey, we need your divorce agreement." Well, that document does not exist, so I could not get a mortgage based on that. So Dad stepped in, loaned me the money for the condo as a personal loan. We had a written agreement that I would pay X amount of dollars each month to pay it back. Yep, here we are. He died, so Mom took over the ownership of that loan, and now here we are. So what I'm getting at here is I'm stuck with this obligation for uh, a few more years anyway. But I've become so detached from the family on account of our lack of communication. which has all but it's we never talk apart from my mother, one brother and sister-in-law, and the cousin. I never talk to any of the family anymore. I mean, I'm talking about the extended family, the cousins, the aunts and uncles of the family that are still alive. I haven't talked to almost all of them in, it's been over a year for most of them. My brothers and my sister, last time I talked to the majority of them was back in March, April. They sent some shit off on the group text chat. So anyway, I feel like I'm on the outs with them, and personally, that's fine with me. And now the only reason that I even visit mom at this point is because I have that loan obligation to contend with. So I do it for the sake of appearances, but at what cost? I mean, this is this is the parent that back when she was going through all this never-ending revolving door of in and out of the hospital, in and out of rehab centers, in and out of assisted living and nursing homes. You know, she got she fell a lot a couple years ago and spent a lot of time in recovery for that. Anyway, this was back about 2 3 years ago. You know, my HRT had kicked in pretty well by that point. I looked not much different than I do now, and well, she would never fail. It would never fail. When I'd be visiting, and a nurse or a specialist would come in, a caseworker or whatever would come in, and they would start talking, and I would get mentioned. It happens. And anytime that the staff member would refer to me with female pronouns, she would make a point of pointing out that no, that's my son. Like, oh, I'm trying to fucking go stealth here. I'm trying to blend in. Why are you outing me to every fucking stranger on the planet? And I just kept going on until she moved into the new place that she's at right now. And it was about a month or two ago where we're in the middle I can't talk in the middle of conversation, and she tells me that she needs to avoid the stigma of having a trans child. So anybody asks, they ask a question, who is she? She's been responding to them by saying that I'm nothing more than a friend of the family. Actually, not even a family friend. It's just, she said, she quotes, a friend. It's like, really? 43 years, and you're telling people that I'm not even your offspring. You can't claim me because I'm trans. Yeah, and the more I thought about that, the more I just realized that, I really don't want anything to do with you if this is how you're going to treat me. And I gotta be honest, the rest of the family, they're, well, with a couple exceptions mentioned previously, they're all right-wing Trump supporter, Republican, conservative bullshit people. And so, obviously, you know what they're gonna be thinking about anybody who's under the LGBTQ plus umbrella. And the fact that they have never offered me any kind of encouragement or any kind of you know they've never cheered me on in this transition. It's been me. It's been me all alone. So anyway, this kind of contributes to an issue I've been thinking about with the rest of the family too. Is they've never been there for me, and I just realized that cutting them out of my life entirely isn't going to make a fucking lick of difference. I mean, versus what's going on now. I might as well just cut them out, a year ago, because nobody, nobody from the family or the extended family has ever bothered to check in and see how I'm doing, despite all the bullshit going on in the world. And it's not new. I mean, this is where I really started thinking, and with my young adult life, I would leave a lot of marks on my arms, a lot of cuts, a lot of a few scars in there, and I'd go visit my parents and family members back when I was young, and they would never say anything. They would never even acknowledge that my arms were shredded. It's like, okay, well, shows how much they really care about my well-being. So, I mean, between parents, siblings, cousins, whoever in the family, not a single one of them ever reached out to ask me how I'm doing. I mean, how I'm really doing. So, I think over time I just grew to resent them, which is why right now I just couldn't give two fucks if I lost contact with all of them. I mean, I do have one household that I'd be, I'd be really disappointed if I had to lose, but that's only because they will at least occasionally reach out to me, just never about how I'm doing. It's always some nostalgia thing, and it's like, okay, well, I mean, at least you're making an effort to include me. But as for all the others, it's not happening. Oh, sorry. Might have a hiccup in my throat. So, yeah, I'm giving heavy consideration to just cutting them out entirely. That's basically where all this babbling was going. Sorry, the meds are kicking in, and before I got to the meat of what I wanted to show off today. So, with that in mind, I am going to get to it, and hopefully, I guess the lighting's good enough. I can probably do this. So, I've been tossing around the idea of doing like an unboxing, like once a week or whatever, when I get my Amazon packages. And well, I got two pretty substantial boxes yesterday. I also have another delivery coming tomorrow, which, oh dear God, it's going to be a nightmare because I ordered two 12 packs of energy drinks along with some other stuff that got all bundled together. my worry is that the DVD I ordered and the snake that I ordered, yeah, I got some issues with the plumbing. The bathroom sink is getting slow, so I ordered the snake. Anyway, I just worry about all that stuff getting crushed under the weight of the 12 packs. But I don't want to wait till Thursday or Friday to do it, so here it is now. I'm going to do this week's, or today's, or whatever. I haven't decided on the frequency of it, but anyway, let me open boxes. It's like Christmas in June. So, box number 1. Good God, I crushed this edge. Alright, so in box number 1, I have Days on Fez, Volume 3. Looks like it's been a little bent, even though it's brand new. That's always irritating. So I started collecting this series last week. I thought, you know what? I love the premise of it. About going to music festivals and discovering the life that that comes with it. I mean, if I was about 20 years younger, hell yeah, I'd be going to music festivals. If I had the financial capital back then, I've been going to festivals all year long. But I was a poor retail worker back then. And let's see what we got here. Book number 2. That's it. And this is Days on Fez, Volume 5. So we got Volume 3 and 5. And I believe, yes, this is the final volume. So I have Volume 1 at home downstairs. I have Volume 3 and 5 here. Off to a good start. Remember to break down your boxes. And then throw them on the floor. Alright, and here's the other one, which has a lot more stuff in it. This is a lot harder than it looks because I don't have my glasses on. So my depth perception is way off. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Fun fact, I've had this box cutter since I worked at Walmart. What was it? 10 years ago was when I quit. Alright, first up we have... God, they bent the fucking cover on this thing. God damn it. It's the... such a hard word for people like me to say. The Anemone Feels the Heat, Volume 1. It's another Yuri manga. I'm rather partial to those. I forgot what it was about, but oh yeah. I won't bore you by reading the synopsis of it. Okay. All right, second up, paper. All right, we've got. I have Oshinoko Volume 9. I have volumes 1 through 8 downstairs. I picked up the anime first season a few weeks ago. Watched it. Didn't really anticipate getting so invested in it, but it surprised me. I like the premise of it. You got the whole reincarnation thing and a murder mystery that you're trying to solve in your spare time while being an entertainment icon. So, so yeah, this one's the next volume in the series. Let's see, next up, I have Days of Fez, Volume 4. So we now have volumes 1, 3, 4, and 5. Just leaves volume 2 left to add to the pile. Next up, we have, okay, so I cannot read anything that's in the box right now. My eyesight is that bad. We have Days of Fez, Volume 2. So that completes the set. Volume 2 melds with the other other 3 volumes I ordered last week to complete the series. And let's see, what is this one? This one is... It is Oshinoko, Volume 10. And if I'm saying it incorrectly, I apologize. I've actually never heard it spoken. And my understanding of the Japanese language is minimal at best. So here's Volume 10. I think this is the most recent volume to come out. Oops, that one. That one. Alright, and next up, a late addition to the order. We have Wait for Me Yesterday in Spring. I forget the synopsis exactly, but when I read it, it appealed to me. Something about life just not turning out the way it was supposed to. 2 friends struggling to hold on to a promise as they enter adult life and all that entails. Unlike the other books, this one is not manga. This one is a light novel. So glad to have it. It's not sure if you want to call it diversifying my reading material, but that's okay. And finally, there was what the hell was this? What Your Heart Needs for the Hard Days. So this one is not mine. This is one that I picked up last week as a favor to Mom. She wants to give it to a friend, and she's scared to death to use Amazon because she's always so afraid of using her credit card online. Just typical. She's older than baby boomers, so typical. Was it silent generation mindset that everything out there is out to get you. Everything new and strange is. So let's see. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 9 books that arrived yesterday. I'm going to need a bigger shelf. And another shelf. Man, this box would be awesome for Trish. But she's got plenty of boxes downstairs already. God, I wish I could see. I think I told you this before, the reason why I don't wear my glasses. Well, for one, I think I look worse with them. And two, they produce a glare from the camera, that reflects back at you. So, I don't want to make you suffer with that. Oh, shit. God damn it, cat. Scared the shit out of me. So, anyway, books have arrived. I have another order coming tomorrow containing caffeine and shit that's not good for me. But also contains manga and an anime DVD. Yes, I still buy DVDs. Or was it Blu-ray this time? I don't know. Sometimes the prices are identical. Anyway, that's really all I wanted to do for today. So I'm going to turn the camera off, upload this, and I'm going to go to bed. By the way, oh shit. Yeah, I'm getting loopy here. I've been, like I was talking about the other day, I've been totally hooked on Kuanano's music. And I picked up a couple more MP3s off of iTunes and Amazon. It's really stupid. She has most songs on iTunes, but there are a handful that you can't get on iTunes. You have to go to like Amazon. But Amazon, of course, won't let you just purchase songs directly from the app. No, you gotta go into either the website. What the hell are you doing, cat? Really? You asshole. You have to go into the website or the separate music app to buy songs. It's like, what the fuck's that all about? So, oh god, and that laptop I got over there takes for fucking ever to wake up and go through that procedure where it actually becomes usable again. So I got playing right now where it's muted, but still playing music. It's just I have the volume turned all the way down. Anyway, I am really fucking tired. I'm gonna go to bed after I put these books away. So to all of you in the world out there, I will say toodaloo, and we'll see you again. I hope I have the motivation to keep going with this series. I'm kind of losing it though, to be honest.